The Naruto series was defined by its many unique and compelling villains. Their personal philosophies and powers added an essential layer of complexity to the story that helps to counterbalance Naruto Uzumaki's compassion and the troubles that plagued the shinobi world. However, the antagonists were of drastically different power levels. Some were capable of taking on entire armies, while others could manipulate the fabric of space and time itself. They were the most difficult threats the heroes faced, and they only got more powerful as the series progressed. Danzo's scientific enhancements made him formidable. His arm of Sharingan allowed him 10 additional lives when being struck down in combat. As a result, he could take extremely risky attacks against more powerful opponents without concerning himself with the repercussions. Danzo was also a gifted shinobi, having served alongside Tobirama and Hiruzen in a previous ninja war. His wind bullets and Baki both nearly defeated Sasuke, which is especially impressive considering that he was conserving his strength for almost the entire battle. Danzo was also one of the few characters to display a mastery over Hashirama cells. Zabuza was a member of the Seven Swordsmen and a notoriously powerful mercenary. His water dragon jutsu proved so powerful that Tobirama used it in the Fourth Shinobi War, and Kakashi had no way around it without outright copying it himself. Additionally, Zabuza carved through Gado's entire army using a single kunai that he kept between his teeth. Despite his immense physical traits, Zabuza's lack of endurance and versatility prevented him from posing more of a threat. Orochimaru's insatiable lust for knowledge made him formidable. With access to his Edo Tensei minions, he could easily defeat most characters in the series, as seen through his victory over Hiruzen Sarutobi. Even after losing access to his hands, Orochimaru managed to impress audiences. He fought evenly with Jiraiya and Tsunade, only being forced back due to their combined strength. Should Orochimaru have engaged them without a significant handicap, the other Sannin would not have stood a chance. Orochimaru's only real loss was against Itachi Uchiha, as it was the only instance where he failed at full capacity. Obito's Kamiri was one of the most powerful abilities in the series. It allowed him to avoid virtually any attack without consequences, and he used it quickly enough to keep up with Minato. When combined with his incredible taijutsu skills, it rendered him a suitable comrade for Madara Uchiha's campaign against the Five Nations. Additionally, Obito can use his Izanagi in emergency situations. When Conan attempted to kill him by unleashing 10 minutes of consecutive paper bombs, it provided him with the means of turning the tide battle back in his favor. Although Kabuto was initially written off as a side villain, he came into his own during the Fourth Shinobi War. Responsible for resurrecting virtually all Edo Tensei shinobi, he served as the arc's main antagonist until Madara took over. Over the years, Kabuto has perfected everything Orochimaru started. His usage of Snake Sage Jutsu, the Sound Force abilities, and his own extensive medical knowledge made him virtually invulnerable to damage. In the end, Itachi only beat him on account of the mysterious and previously unknown power of the Izanami. Nagato, or Pain, as he was more commonly known, was the first leader of the Akatsuki. His command over the Six Paths made him nearly unbeatable, especially since his real body had been hidden in an undisclosed location. Pain's wide array of abilities allowed him to conquer the Leaf almost completely by himself. His almighty push devastated the entire nation. However, it also weakened him enough for Naruto to finish him off. Ultimately, Pain's only weakness was that his jutsu take an enormous amount of chakra to function. Toneri Otsutsuki lived on the moon for many years. An enormously powerful being, He abducted Hinata and attempted to force her into marriage. Understandably, Naruto immediately intervened, and the two warriors fought in one of the series' most underrated battles. Although Toneri ultimately could not contain the power of his own Byakugan, he still had incredible destructive potential. The meteors he unleashed upon the surface world would have been more than enough to devastate Konoha were it not for the help of courageous ninja like Rock Lee and Sasuke. One of the series' most consistent truths was that Sasuke had always been a rival to Naruto. His obsession with power led him to take drastic measures, including joining Orochimaru and even attempting to become an Akatsuki member. Whether as Genin or in the Valley of the End, he defeated Naruto more times than any other antagonist. Ever since receiving Hagoromo's blessing, Sasuke obtained access to the Rinnegan. It allowed him to manipulate spatial dimensions, an ability that proved useful during his numerous encounters against the Otsutsuki clan. He also briefly enslaved the tailed beasts, which nearly empowered him enough to put Naruto down for good. The patriarch of the Uchiha clan, Madara, eradicated everyone that challenged him. He wiped out an entire army immediately after debuting in the Fourth Shinobi War and only became stronger throughout the rest of the arc. By the time of Madara's downfall, he obtained Hashirama cells, became the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, and even mastered the Rinnegan. Ultimately, not even Team 7 or 8-Gate Sky were capable of defeating him, making Zetsu's betrayal a timely necessity to the plot. As the final antagonist of the series, Kaguya wielded the deadliest ninjutsu yet. She could create spikes that were able to disintegrate targets, and they were effective against characters even as powerful as Obito. Kaguya was also able to warp her opponents into different dimensions, which granted her total control over the battlefield at all times. This forced Team 7 to stay on their toes and limited how much they could utilize their allies. In the end, it's unlikely that Kaguya would have even been defeated if it were not for Naruto and Sasuke's unique ability to seal her away. That is it from today's video on Top 10 main Naruto villains, ranked by strength. If you do not agree with this video and have some of your own opinions, share them with us in the comments section down below. Keep visiting Voice of America for more videos about anime. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.